Hi. Are we going? Yes, we're going. Hi. Are you going? We are going? Yes, we're going. Awesome. How's it going, everyone? So today we're working on storage and more on the base, and hopefully we shall, by the end of it, have an extension to the storage system. And also, we will have a to-do list so we can actually plan ahead and realize and have a visual representation of what we can think and do things with in the future. So, what we need, more of these guys. Okay, so we've had these guys just showing up willy-nilly. Blue, we don't need them around. We don't need these guys. These guys do not vibe with us. Not in the least. Go away, shoo. You're not welcome here. No. You're breaking and entering. You do not. No. None of that. None of that. You are in my sugarcane farm. No, thank you. That's the rest of you. Thank you. I should set my dogs on you. No. All right. There we go. Any of you in here? There we go. Thank you. Hopefully that's the last of them. Yep. Now we can't sneak out of here anymore. We've closed this off. Oh my goodness. Okay. Fingers crossed. That is all of them. Do we have a bucket? Okay. New plan. Let's put some iron on here because we're going to need this iron all squished down into bits of this, which is called an iron sheet. It looks pretty much the same. It's just a bit squished. Hi, Falcon. Yeah, they are. I managed to get them back. It took a bit of rowing and a bit of flying over and getting them to teleport, but they're back. It's awesome. And so I figure we can transform this area, even though it was originally going to be basically a wheat field. We can transform this into a little island getaway for the dogs so that they don't feel lonely that they missed out on their own little island getaway. But we're going to have to find a bucket, which has been put somewhere. I'm not sure where. Somewhere. Ah, there we go. So we'll be able to use that and turn that into something amazing. Also, food. Food went into here. No, not that one. It's in one of the bundles. Somewhere. Oh dear. Because I went tidying and this is a dangerous prospect. Oh, there's the brolly. Can't forget the brolly. Otherwise, we can just grab some carrots. Hey, look, we have organization. It's amazing. We have lily pads and melons and pumpkins and all sorts of things and cacti. Ta-da! Anywho, so if we go around after carrots are munched, also, look, we have leggings. We have spiky legs, semi-enchanted boot, because this is important, I think, and the hat is on its way to being enchanted, but we have spiky legs. So, basically, we need, the thing we're waiting on is all of these trees to grow, and yeah, it's great. And the bright side is all of the trees have grown, which is kind of good. I was hoping they'd grow in time for stream. I've been sort of fingers crossing because it was not looking like it was going to grow in time for stream. So we can just knock off all but one of these bottom ones. And then with the magic of create tools, we can put a saw here, like so, and then one of these. And then if we turn this, all of them will drop down. And we can make an automatic thing for this, but I think that's going to be another day job. But now this will do. We need all of this. Oh, and all of that over there. We cannot forget any of this because we turned these into those things up there, those item vaults. And we do that with a bit of this over here and turn them into planks. And then we turn them into lovely looking barrels. Like that. And then we squish them with metal. Boom! And we have barrel squishes. And yep. There's too much pearl throwing this early in the morning. And yep. There we go. And then we put these up here. And these are going to be too deep. So this is going to be an ongoing thing all day. Is basically doing backwards and forwardsing to this. Because the metal squishing is not the fastest as of yet. Like, we can make barrels as fast as we can craft them. But the bit over here is the holdup. See? We can squish things. But it is slow. It is sad. So it is I'm unsure, and I mean we could try it. So right now we go like this, we've got 36 left. And then if we just go for a quick trip. And we go, I don't know. Let's start ripping down this because I like the materials in it. And it's already been taken over, and I'm pretty sure it's out of render distance by now. Yeah, this is out of render distance. So this should mean that if we give it a couple, if we give it even a couple of minutes, we'll be able to find out. Axe. Wait, no, we can't rip this up. We don't have any space for it in the inventories. Oh. But we can steal the player heads that are dotted about. Because, I mean, look at these. These are amazing. Check these out. How can you not love player heads like this? It's a book. We can be a book. But in all reality, I'm not entirely... Yeah, this is from... Again, this is Dungeons Arise, and they have all these really cool details. If we go and put all of this in our inventory, we'll be able to nab these and take them with us. And so I think we'll probably be able to... Well, we'll be able to use them at some point, but... Ooh. Are they in any more? Storage is definitely going to be a problem for them, so we'll just nab the chests. Like, weirdly enough, I think chests have become a commodity. because I keep forgetting to plant the trees. So I'm always looking for chests. That and chests have been used in a lot of stuff. Okay, so now we should be able to find out if anything has been pressed. Yes, I do have a tree farm planned. However, I'm not sure if I want it here or I want it like somewhere else, like at the villager farm. Okay. I think this discovery shows that it only works within render distance. We could also have like multiple tree farms so that wherever we go, we have trees. So it's kind of like a living, breathing world, which I think would be really, really cool. So like this place, they do more, yes, exactly. So you could also have it structured like industry. So let's say this place, they do more technological, industrial things. And they do, I don't know, more metallurgic, crafty type things. No, that is making more barrels. Or you have another place. I don't understand that craft. That craft does not make sense to me. But it seems to always show up. And then you could have another place that specializes in a lot of the woodcraft. Because with Create, you can actually have a system where you can go from, that is still the wrong craft. You can go from having just a tree and you can send it through a pipeline of crafting all the way into planks or stairs or anything like that. And I think that's really cool. So if we... here's the food. Lovely. Boom. Okay. Let's have bread for today. Okay. So, we have put the food in here. If I go looking for the food, it's in here in the brown bundle. Yeah, I know. Create mod is really the bee's knees. Yep. I didn't think we'd end up with so much heavy lifting from the Create mod when I started playing around with it. But yeah, it's turned out to have a lot of heavy lifting. Like it's basically turned into accidentally, oh yes, this is the Create mod. Hurrah! And I'm like, oh well. But it's kind of cool. Okay, so while we've got the metal doing its thing, I figure there's something else that we can work on, which is this area here. Speaking of which, we need this backpack out of here. And let's get... There's more metal! There's more item vaults! Okay. Back on track. We only have one of these. Okay. We need more redstone. Which we have to make these. Because basically, you take these. And we are going to make display boards. Which are... No, I have the andesite. And these. And they make these. And while this isn't powered right now, what this does is when you take a name tag and you click on it, you get words on it. And I'm thinking we can make a whole to-do list of where we go, of places where we can go and do and see and all of that. I think it'll work. And I'm thinking we could tuck it in over here in this area. And I think that'll be pretty good. So, step one. We need a whole bunch of the electron diode things, which means that we need quartz, which means first we check the chest and hope we have quartz. Then we get a whole bunch more, and then we also get rid of bad omen because we don't want to start a raid at any point. We don't like raids here. And we also put all of our heads away. Oh, what does that head look like? Pop, 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 pop. Oh! Yes. Let's put that on. What is this? Is this like a bottle? A book? I don't know what it is, but I like it. We've got to use this head in a decoration somewhere. It's adorable. Okay. Yeah! Is my helmet in here? Yes, it is. Great. I wouldn't want to lose that. Okay. Oh, cow, come be my milking buddy. Thank you. Alright, so now we have this, and we go and we put all of this together, like so. Now we're going to use up all the sandpaper we have left, which is this. And we put this in this hand, this in this hand, and we rub. We rub until we're raw. No. We rub until we're smooth all over. Or we break the sandpaper. There we go. There we go. I don't know. Whenever I rub sandpaper, my fingers always end up raw. Or they end up very, very smooth. There we go. Do we have any more sandpaper? Have I put any sandpaper in very strange places? I don't know. Sandpaper? 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 Please tell me we don't have to go get more sandpaper. Hello? Oh, also, our shield is basically broken. So, uses it to paint on surfaces? Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. Like, for realsies. Oh, I wonder how they... What kind of surfaces? Like, plastic? Like, I could imagine them roughing up the surface and then applying the paint. Oh, there's a bit of sandpaper. But that sounds... I'm really curious. Oh, there goes another piece. That is a map. But it really depends on the grit of the sandpaper as to the texture and how you use it and what you're using it for. Like, I will admit, I'm kind of clumsy when it comes to... Oh, on squishies! Yeah, then it really would be very good for squishies because it would be breaking the external barrier to help the paint stick on. Let's just get another couple and then we'll do the rest. As for wood, it's generally actually smoothing down the area. Because with wood, I'm sure if you've had the opportunity to like touch raw cut wood, you'll notice it's very rough and it takes a lot of work to get it to that paintable stage where it has a good finish. Because if you paint rough wood, it really shows. And so we take the one of these and the one of these, and we get a whole bunch of these, and then we go like that, and we go like that, and we get a whole bunch of these. And squishies. Now I haven't seen a squishy in real life, but I've seen them online and I've seen them broken online. So I'm familiar with what textures are involved. So I would assume that it would be a matter of breaking the outer seal and making it more susceptible for the paint to be applied again. Okay, so while we're waiting for our lovely machine to... Oh, even better. No, do not press that, thank you. Now we have more iron to be pressed. So that should give us... Oh, some barrels? Probably this many barrels? A bit more than that. Okay. Total sidetrack. Yeah, yeah, they definitely do something to add texture to the skin, because otherwise the paint doesn't usually stick. I know in some cases they have specialized because otherwise there's a sealant involved on the doll that they have to remove. And some because with vinyl, like with the Barbie doll head, that is not very receptive to taking paint or nail polish or other things. So being able to break that seal makes for actually a better finish overall. And yeah. Fun facts with spelling. I don't know. There you go. Okay, so we've only got 6, and we'll be adding depth backwards onto those top layers. And this will just help things overall. Do we? I think we're out of iron, however. Yep. Oh no, we are in luck. We will probably need to press all of this. Oh dear. So if we go like so, and then while that's all pressing, we start up it's not called a chain, some shafts leading along here, and we set up a wall over here and along, and then our next floor area. Yes! Like, I was thinking of talking about movie adaptations and how movie and how respect comes into movie adaptations. And I was like, oh, would people be interested in that? Like, I know for some people, like, that's not a thing that they'd be interested in. But then I was watching a Bollywood recreation of Pride and Prejudice, and I was like, wow, there is so much influence of culture between the Indian culture being represented versus the respect of the original source material of the Jane Austen novel versus the acknowledgement of the fact that this is a modern story that they are telling, or the fact that it's been modernized with actual like acknowledgement that it is a old story. And it was really interesting to me, which is saying something considering the fact that I don't actually like the Pride and Prejudice story. I just had to watch it a lot when I was younger, so I actually know the story, sadly. But the Bollywood adaptation actually made sense because it was discussing. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can place a torch there? Why can I place a torch? Oh, okay. Okay, we need deep slate bricks. Like, take Pride and Prejudice and zombies. Okay, so I will admit I haven't seen it. Mostly because, again, it's Pride and Prejudice. Oh, by the way, we're going to have to retire our shield because it's on 11 durability. It served us well. It helped us defeat the Ender Dragon. So we're going to have to go find a new banner for it, for a new shield. May it rest in peace. And we shall have to make a Hall of Fame and put our shield in there. May it live long and be well known. Rest in peace. Now you will just have to sit in the junk chest. However, subject change, sort of. We will come back to adaptions, maybe. This also means... Okay, would you like to know what it's about? Because it's sort of an interesting story about... It's a story set in the Regency period. Okay, so it was written at the time in what was considered modern day, which was the Regency period. If you've ever seen historical dramas, it's the one where they're all in dresses that come up under the bust and then go straight down, and they're all long and flowy. And basically, the writer was a woman named Jane Austen. And she was rather free-thinking. And she wrote a lot of books, but Pride and Prejudice is one of her very famous ones. And it is about a girl who has, well, I should say woman, because she was an adult, named Jane Austen. And not Jane Austen, sorry, Elizabeth Bennet, who is the eldest of 4 sisters. Either 4 or 5, I forget. And basically, okay, we need deep slate bricks. And let's put everything in here. And basically, her father married for love, which was a big thing back in those days. Why am I not wearing my goggles? Because back in those days, when you married for love, it wasn't commonplace. That was what the lower class, riffraff, the servants did. Because when you were middle class and above, you were marrying for the future. You were marrying to look after your children and because basically nursing homes and things like that didn't exist. So it secured your future, it secured your children's future, and it secured the safety of your household. I don't think we have any black stone bricks left. Okay, we're gonna have to make some. And the father married someone who was lower class. Or, well, sort of. He married someone who was, it was like I'd almost say, kind of like, I'm trying to think of what it would be in modern terms. Maybe a middle management person marrying just like what's it called? A cashier? Like that sort of wage difference. So basically, he ended up with a lot of money problems because of that, because she expected to live a better life, and he ended up with a surprising amount of debt because of her, because of a lot of other societal things. And she moved up in the social ladder, and he was ostracized because that's just how things were. And then basically, they also ended up with 4 daughters. Yeah, oh damn, yeah. And while having 1 or 2 daughters, yeah, that's okay back then. You could manage 1 or 2 daughters. Four daughters, that's a strain, because as the person who has the daughters, you are expected to basically a dowry, but not exactly a dowry, because that was sort of becoming not fashionable. But you were still expected to give them away. So that's another financial strain. I think we should extend this garden out. Oh no, we should extend this garden out. So this father is realizing that, yeah, I married for love, but we're not going to be able to support ourselves. And not only that, there was another social complication, because the husband, technically, if it's a bad husband, won't really... Yeah, more garden! That'll be awesome. If we extend this all the way out to here, I think that'll be great. The husband, if it's a bad, like, if the husband's family isn't great, they technically won't have to look after him and his wife in their old age. So they now no longer have a guaranteed future when they're old. So, they're like, oh shit, not only do we need to find really good matches for our daughters that will look after our daughters and keep them well and safe, but we need to find safety and security for us. And not only that, but the hot woman that he married when he was young turned out to be an nasty yelling shrew when she got older. So the dad ended up with quite a raw deal, if I may say so. Okay, so we have an entrance in. And again, it's following the rules of we do not see everything. So, that's where the story starts. He also raises his daughters to be able to be discerning and be able to figure out that, yes, choose for love, but weed out the bad people. So, Elizabeth, in the first bit, Elizabeth meets someone named Mr. Darcy. And this guy, she thinks he's pretty snobbish. And she's like, oh, okay. And Mr. Darcy sucks at showing his feelings. And he's like, I don't want to be at this dance. Because dances was the main socialization event. Because there was no TV, Netflix, blah, 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 blah. So everyone's like, oh yeah, it's Saturday. We'll go dancing. We can show off our new dresses. We can show off the latest fashions. Yada, yada, yada. But then, because Mr. Darcy is like, I have just come in from traveling. I don't want to dance. You guys are making me dance. And what he does, because England was all on, you mind your manners, sir. Mr. Darcy is like, you know what? Screw you. You guys aren't listening to me saying it politely. He goes and says it a bit more rudely. This offends Elizabeth, and he walks out. However, his sisters are like, yeah, the drama. Because his sisters had been encouraging her to, Elizabeth's sisters had been encouraging her to dance with him. And initially they had been getting on well. But eventually, he basically puts his foot in his mouth. And, okay, we need stairs here. And that completes this area. But basically, there is a series of miscommunications and misunderstandings. And also, enter Mr. Wickham. And Mr. Wickham is an old acquaintance of Mr. Darcy. And Mr. Wickham he is sexy, he is hot, he is charming, he is friendly. And Elizabeth gets quite taken with him. So does Elizabeth's youngest sister, Lydia. Yes, a new challenger has entered. What? Why do we have dirt in here? What? Oh well, we will use the dirt. So, basically, what it turns out is Mr. Darcy and Mr. Wickham used to know each other. Not only that, Mr. Darcy is the son of a servant in Mr. Oh, sorry, not Mr. Darcy. Mr. Wickham is the son of one of Mr. Darcy's household's servants, you know. And yet, he is walking around in the same social circles as Mr. Darcy, you know. And this is back in the days when social hierarchies are even more strict than they are now. Like, they are mega strict. Like, that would be like me just being like, oh, hi, Dream, how you going? Yeah, I'm totally meant to be at this TwitchCon panel. Like, not what's supposed to be happening here. Although, honestly, ending up at TwitchCon would be amazing. Just saying. Although, YouTuber, I don't think that would happen. Okay, I think we need a wall along here, probably too high. Anyways, so Mr. Darcy is like, yeah, Elizabeth. Yes, I'm a big streamer. I am amazing. Huge, huge. So, Mr. Darcy is just like, yeah, don't talk to him. He's sus. Don't do it. And Elizabeth's like, yeah, but you've gone and said a whole bunch of sus things. I don't like you. And he's like, that's on you, then. Fine. Fine. Pride. I've done all the things I can. That's on you. And he leaves, oh, also, he keeps getting called away for family business, Mr. Darcy. So, that's a no-go. I thought that would be fine, but I forgot that turned that way. So, Mr. Darcy, he tries to warn Elizabeth, and then he's just like, fine, no. You deal with him as you deal with him. And Elizabeth's like, fine, I will. He's hot. He also talks. Not like you, who's emotionally constipated, whatever. And so her and Mr. Wickham have a bit of talking, and they're like, nice. And then it turns out that yeah, like, I'm pretty sure in any movie adaptation of Pride and Prejudice, they got the person who plays Mr. Darcy to say, yes, imagine you have a stick up your butt and you can't remove it and it's not enjoyable. Because he's just like standing there like, yes. And I'm enjoying this. So, basically, then after all this, Darcy leaves for London because Darcy lives... No? Yes. Darcy lives in London. So does Mr. Wickham. Mr. Wickham has a townhouse. He also, incidentally, ends up encouraging Lydia, the youngest sister, who he had been talking with and flirting with and all the rest with, to elope with him. But not only that, to not marry him. Just to flirt and have fun with. Do we have any blackstone left? We're going to need a serious mining session eventually. At this point, Mr. Darcy comes in to stay for a while, also to basically say sorry to Elizabeth, because by this point it has finally sunk into his brain that he has been really emotionally constipated and sucking at being a human rather than a robot. And he's like, yeah, I've kind of screwed up. And, well, and Elizabeth's like, this is not the time. Bro, my sister is missing. Yeah, exactly. Sorry for being a stinky poo-poo head. And Elizabeth's just like, bro, this is not the time. My sister's gone missing. She left a letter. She actually sent it from London. And she's gone off to be with Mr. Wickham. And then Mr. Darcy's just like, did you say Darcy? Did you say Wickham? Did you say Wickham? Oh no. No. Okay. You just wait right here. I'm going to take your dad, you know, the person who has legal authority in this matter, because women's rights haven't really been invented yet. They're sort of on their way to being invented, but not yet. But if I take your dad, then the cops will listen. And we're going to basically take... Oh, also, Lydia is not yet 16, you know. She is not legally allowed to go and be a wife yet in this story. So, yeah, there's also that. So that is another reason why Mr. Wickham, bad person. And so, basically, Dad and Mr. Darcy go out and they find Mr. Wickham. And at that point, they, unfortunately, by that time's standards, they were considered married. And it was too late. So, yeah, that guy. Wickham. Wickham is wicked. Just full stop. Wickham is wicked. So, Lydia ended up married to Wickham. Like, with a full marriage and everything. And that was the end of Lydia's storyline. And then, basically, Elizabeth and Darcy came and realized that they had also been they had a lot of prejudices against each other, but they actually loved each other. And in the books, it's implied that over the course of quite a while, they got to know each other and then decided to marry. But again, it's written older. So, or it's written in older times, so that could have been a few months. So, and then they married. Yes, it is enemies to lovers. It's probably the best enemies to lovers that I know of. It's probably the best selling enemies to lovers. Wait a minute. This looks boring. Why are we doing this blank, boring wall? We need to change this blank, boring wall. Oh, there's also another storyline in there with Mr. Collins. And Mr. Collins is basically an incel. But because it's the time that it's in, it's his right to go and look for a wife. And because he's socially expected to go get a wife. And so Elizabeth basically is like, no, I'm not marrying you. You're gross. And then her friend's like, you know what? He's not hot. He sucks. But I can send him out on day-long walks every single day, and I never have to see him. And I can make his maids do the cleaning because he's rich. And I have safety and security for my future. I'll take him. So that was another storyline involved with it. Yeah, but she basically ended up ruling her house. So that plus minus. Okay, so I think what we'll do here, so we don't have this horrible mess. Okay, so yeah, girl boss, definitely. We'll do a simple inset like what we did down over by here, but we'll do it in a different color and we'll do it smaller. And because this is so I'm thinking that this layer is going to be the layer that the floor is resting on. So these steps, they'll be going. And then it'll just be smooth sailing along there. So we'll be able to remove this now. But we can't put anything over top of that. One, two, what do you think? 2 or 3? That'd be where the 2 would be at. Boom, boom. Ah, so many flowers. And 3 would be 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, let's put in the corners. We need corners. That corner is the wrong way around. There we go. No, we need 2. 2 is definitely the right amount. There we go. We did not plan that. And so, like, something's wrong here. That's actually really cute. We wouldn't be able to fit much in there. We might be able to go with a glazed terracotta pad. Glazed terracotta. Oh. What do you think? The littler one or the bigger one? We could fit a glazed like do a double inset like we've got over here. Or we could just... The bigger one? Okay. There we go. And the thing that ends up missing a lot from the modern interpretations, I think, of Pride and Prejudice and a lot of the very old types of stories, like Suasion or anything like that. It's the fact that it's that balanced power or cultural versus social norms. Like, all the way through, Elizabeth is really pushed to marry. And she is basically really, really encouraged to be the, what's it called? Engaged as soon as possible, or she'll be alone, she'll be lonely, she'll be blah, blah, blah. And also not make the choice for herself, but for her family. And in a lot of modern interpretations, it's like, oh yeah, pick your boyfriend for the prom, pick your girlfriend for the prom. And I think that's something that gets missed. So it's like, okay, well, oh no. I was just thinking we could do like a little peekaboo through here. But then I remembered that we're going to need the space for the what's it called underneath to come up. So I don't think that's going to work. Also, we've got the floor. These would make really cool doors. We should remember this for doors. Okay, so maybe we could go with a blue. We could use the Viridium. Where did we put the Viridium? We got. Actually, let's just layer some Viridium. Bum, 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 bum. That is in the wrong place. There we go. And then if we go... So... Should be able to see a nice... You know what? Let's actually go like this. Then maybe... Having the plane is better, I think, in this case. I think if we had sea lanterns, they would be better, but... I don't think we have the ability to get those. We have the coral lanterns that we traded for, but... Bum, 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 bum. Oh my goodness. We could hang a soul lantern from... Just... Where is it? Just there? I think that would look good. Oh. Just casually placing blocks everywhere. We should do that. We should absolutely do that. Yep. Cheerio, zombies! You'll never see me go say goodbye. Oh. Okay, do we have any soul lanterns? You know, I think it's actually going to be easier just to make some. Because we've got the soul sand. Okay. It's soul sand, iron. We have iron somewhere. We have one iron nugget. Is it in the backpack? Oh. Okay. Got someone. Oh dear. Have we stamped all of our iron? Please do not squish my sword. I like my sword. It's much appreciated. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Do iron? Iron? Okay. Well. we have some torches, so we can actually make some lanterns. No, that's just gunpowder. We like our gunpowder here. Aha. Well, we can at least try it out. No? Okay. Nice! Yes, we are absolutely doing this. So, now that we've got a whole bunch of squishes, I shouldn't be calling them squishes. We can go and grab all of our wood. Where did we put our wood? Ah, there we go. Wait a minute. Is that more wood? Yes, it's more wood. We like more wood. Oh, and a boom. And some more of these. Let's just make some of these first. Wait. Go. Boom. And like so. So now we can go and squish all of this down into these. And we can take these and we can put them up here. And up, up, up. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We have run out of these already. Oh my goodness, I forgot how fast these run out. Okay, we need more. I'm starting to think that tree farm's a good idea. Trees. Hi, Elder. How's it going? Eldo? How are you going? We're busy building, working on the base, basically. And right now, we need a whole bunch of saplings. I'm stealing. Am I pronouncing Eldo right? There we go. So basically, when all of these grow up, we can come along and break down the first block in all of these, except this last one. And when we turn the handle on this, all the trees come down all at once and we don't have to knock down every single little bit, especially if we have one of those big, huge trees. It makes life so much easier. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. And while we work on that, I have an idea for getting more iron. I'm doing pretty good. Like, life has been good. We've had a good start to streaming. We've been talking about movie adaptations, which is awesome. And then, like, even the beginning of the day's been good. How about you? Oh, we need to fill in here. Boom, 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 boom. That is the wrong block. Here we go. Oh, that's good. Dum, 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 dum. There we go. Now I think if we come in with some chiseled quartz and fill in here, I think that'll be good. Bum, bum. Wait, where did we put the chiseled quartz? Oh dear, I think I've put the chisel quartz somewhere funny. No, we don't have anything there. Oh, there we go. Chisel quartz. Okay. So, I'm thinking we do chisel quartz here. And then we put a line of possibly either viridium or dark prismarine. That'll just continue the green theme. And it'll work pretty well. Like, sometimes you can have an like, in my opinion, I know that some people may have other opinions. I unfortunately can't speak Indonesian. However, it does sound like a beautiful language. I think adaptations, personally, like if you're adapting another movie into something, or you're, like, if it's coming from one media to another. I'm from New Zealand. That is where my lovely accent comes from. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. No, that ain't right. There we go. Bum, bum. There we go. And then if we go like that, and then I'm thinking if we grab just a normal quartz block and we put it here. Like, take for instance, there was a movie, there's a pretty famous movie called Gone with the Wind. And that's an adaptation of a movie called... Oh, I was watching this pretty recently. Oh, I've forgotten what movie it is. No, I've lost it. But it's an adaptation of another movie. But that is an adaptation of its stage play, which in turn is an adaptation of a book. Yeah, English is a messy language. Like 10 out of 10 messy language, English. And I am probably not the best person to be learning English off. Or listening to for good English. Oh no, we have... What's up here? But I'm all fine with bad spelling of English. As my name suggests, I'm not particularly good at spelling. There we go. You know what? We should come in with some walls and get a little bit of black texture just in here to break this up. If we go 3 here and then 3 over this side, if we go 1, 2, this should match up. Yes, this matches up. And then we go and support. And then the book, fun fact, was also... Thank you. I spent a long time working on my model. It's still a work in progress. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And that just adds a little bit extra. And that was an oops. And the original book for that everything that Gone with the Wind was based off of was also based off a Greek myth called Galatasia. Or it was about a statue called Galatasia, where the stone carver created a statue and fell in love with the statue because it was so lifelike. And then the Greek goddess Aphrodite decided that this man and the statue loved each other so very much that she blessed the statue with life. But then the statue didn't want to cope with being alive like this, that the statue went back to being a statue. There you go. Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-da. Yeah. So it shows you, it's all this iterative type stuff where it makes you wonder where an adaptation stops being an adaptation or where adaptation becomes inspiration. Like, is it where you can't recognize the media anymore? Or where you look at it and you're like, wait, I don't understand this. Is this a new thing? Oh, we were supposed to be setting up for some new iron. Let's just pop over here. And if we grab some cobblestone, let's put a whole bunch. We have some item bolts in here. This is amazing. How did I not remember these were in here? Okay, let's back up. Bang. Boom. Awesome. Okay, sidetrack over. Fill this up. There we go. And then if we grab some cobblestone. Okay, Eldo, I'm going to delete the message you just put on. I'm not okay with you sharing your age, okay? Or please delete your message. Please do not share whatever home you are from. Do not share your private information on the internet. Especially when you are a child. Yeah, that is true. I think, as for how old I am, I'm definitely older, but that's about as old as you're going. That is about as accurate as you're going to get. Yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree with like making things different, especially movie-wise, for difference sake. If you have something new to add to the story, then I think if you add it respectfully, then yes, then there is an absolute reason to do so. I think we need to add some pizzazz to the flooring up there, like this. But I think we need a color. And also this will be like an entrance to the room. So it's going to be a thin line into the color, into it. And I don't want it to be green. So maybe let's have a look around, see what we've got. We might have to go shopping. We might have to take out our drill. So we could go in with light blue. Or yeah. Like, I haven't read the book. Wait, it's got a newer movie? Or... Hey. What's the newer movie? Are you saying the one with the Olsen twins? Or... Ooh. I did not know there was a remake. No, I'm not really... Oh, we could use amethyst. Oh, I don't know where to get amethyst. I don't play any mobile games, unfortunately. My phone is really old, and it's just like, oh, you want... Oh! No! Oh, wow! I had not known the one with Lindsay Lohan and had been a remake. Wow! Bigger! Oh, wait. I have an idea. How many apples do we have? Oh, this is not enough apples. How about red? We're going to need a whole bunch of terracotta for this, though. So we'll need to go digging. But I'm thinking that we do something similar to this with red. And I think that'll look good. So we need to find a red terracotta. And we can even use a block called crimsite, which is added with create. Hello, red. So I'm thinking, if we go and we melt some of this to make glazed terracotta, and we keep some of it unsmelted, I think that will be good. And Aldo, the last time I played any mobile games, I think the last one I played was Robot Unicorn Attack 2, which is a long time ago. Try to look for diamonds? Oh, looking for diamonds up at this high will be very hard. But we can definitely try to get some diamonds. I know a place that'll definitely have diamonds. you know, if we got enough diamonds, we could add them into our builds. Because I know I've been very lucky with emerald ore. So I'm going to assume that that's a typing problem there. So basically, there we go. So I think that's enough. And I think if we smelt 2 stacks of this, and you know what? We always need more diamonds. Ba-ba-ba. We should also not fly with the inventory open. There we go. And so while we've got that smelting, okay, so we're looking for a couple of things. So we've got this smelting, and we are also going to put some of this aside so that we can come back for it later in a safe place. Because there's a block called crimsite, which is added in by the create mod. And what we're going to do is we're going to use that and we're going to mix it in with everything else. And I believe that there's some in that cave over there. After we deal with Mr. Zombie over here. Earlier. Okay. If we just hurl over. Wait, we have a shield now. Okay, new plan. I'm thinking when we go and get a banner for the shield, I think we will go and get a banner and we'll go fight the Ender Dragon again. So this shield will remain unbannered until if we go fight the Ender Dragon again. But that may be a time a little ways off, considering the fact that we need, you know, gas tears. But we have a farm for that in mind. It just needs a bit of powdered snow. Yup. Now, somewhere in here, let's see if I remember correctly. This is the stuff. And let's turn on some lighting. Because it's all well and good for me to be able to see what's happening, but having you guys see is also fun. Aha, you have a sword, but I have a better sword. There we go. We bring torches? Yes, we did. Awesome. So this red stuff here is what we're looking for. We just put in some lighting. Oh, and we should grab the iron while we're here. Here we go. Boom, boom. So the good thing about what kind of caves? The good thing about Terralith, the world gen mod, is the fact that it ends up spawning caves that have basically these big, huge patches of granite and stuff like that. So if you're yes, it is. Oh, hey! I don't think I've seen a full iron zombie before. What was on your pads? Projectile protection. Nice. I'll see you at another live stream. Oh, hey, creepers. How you going? Come to steal your crimsite. Oh, you look busy. You look busy. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Okay, area secured. Now we may mine. We can also go and grab a whole bunch of the iron while we're here as well. Because I think we're running low on that. Bop, 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 bop. Here we go. And also, like, when you think about the whole respect and newness and all of that whole juggling thing, and you apply it to sequels, I think the same vibe still applies. Because then, you have people who are like, yes, we want new things, versus, oh yes, I want something that remembers the old stuff and respects it, and all of this. And I think that's where a lot of people run into problems. Especially when it's like video games or movies. And especially video. I'm live at 11 PM GMT. So if you run that through a time zone calculator, you should be able to find what that is your time. Bop, bop. Okay, I think that it's probably enough crimsite. Although, probably we will be back here on a regular basis and we will clear out all of this. And then we may as well grab a whole bunch of the iron. Yeah. Like, see you later, Eldo. Like, for instance, I was, to be honest, not a huge, like, I was really hyped for there to be, Finn to be the, force sensitive. Like, he had the whole, like, having a stormtrooper realize he's force sensitive, and I forgot about the water. Like, that to me had so many possibilities versus, oh yes, am girl, am powerful, hurrah. Like, I don't know, Hollywood seems to be treating their girls like with kid gloves at the moment, and it's not something I'm entirely there for. Like, girl power is great, but everyone needs to earn their power, I think, personally speaking. Because when you play Minecraft with cheats on, you get bored of the world real quick. Yeah. And I just don't know. And so, especially when they had... So, Like, and I was fine with Ray being like, oh yes, I figured out mind powers. Okay, great. And then, oh yes, I figured out lightsaber powers. What? And then... Oh, why is there more skulk? You know, everywhere I've mined in this world, there has been so much skulk. Like, okay, I understand why there is skulk here. But there is so much skulk here. Oh my goodness! We can get we can use skulk in our builds now. Okay, this is the wrong tool for this, but we can get a silk touch hoe down here, and oh my goodness, this will be amazing. This will be the best thing ever. Yes, exactly. Like, give me the original layer. Like, that was so much better of a girl power moment. Her standing up to Jabba the Hutt. Like, she had everything taken away from her, and yet she pulled off the most badass move in the history of Tatooine. And versus, oh yes, I swing lightsaber, brr. Although, there is so much skulk. I am disgusted at the amount of skulk here. I can't seem to get away from skulk. Wait, that is so much iron. We will investigate this at a different point. And I also understand how it could be someone's taste. I'm sure it is spooky skulk, yes. I'm sure someone, somewhere, it is their taste. But it's not mine. Please give me a story where the girls actually still get to lose. Because otherwise it's not fair. Oh, actually, let's see how this goes down. Because we can totally... Oh, it doesn't work. No, let's stick with the plan. Let's stick with the plan. Yeah, skulk blocks are for the win. Okay. Like, some of the movies that are coming out of Hollywood kind of feel like B-grade fan fiction. Yes, more girl failures! Give me those girl failures! And I think we can turn Crimsite into stairs? Okay. Crimsite. Okay, we got Crimsite stairs. Block. So I mean, when you fail, it makes everything feel so much sweeter and so much more earned when you actually get there. Do we... Polished cut? And the little stairs. We have anything else? No, we do not. Okay. That is nice. Okay, I'm thinking that we go with this middle one. The cut. We grab all of these. Okay. And we'll make a whole lot of this. And I'm thinking that this, if we're making an analog to this, that basically these side ones will be this. And this middle section, these will still be black stone, but this will be deep slate bricks. And then this will be glazed terracotta. Yeah, exactly. Equality. Equality in all forms. Thank you. Like, we deserve equality. That's not... And that... Oh, my favorite? Probably the light blue glazed terracotta. Because it feels like the most... That was probably not the best idea. That had so many backpacks in it. Wait, what? It has so many different colors and variations and things like that. Well, not really like the way you can put it together. But if I was trying to troll someone, I would definitely be going and saying magenta is my favorite. Because I like using that as leaves. Like shadows of leaves in sakura trees. My inner weeb is showing. But magenta is difficult to work with, so it doesn't get used much. Wait, where did I put my pickaxe? Let me up! Please! Please, for the love of everything, let me up. Okay, that must be in here. Sword? Axe? Shovel? Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Probably. I haven't seen a lot of Gemini Taste work. Like, it's not someone I search out on the regular. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, there we go. And then we'll need the other side. Like, so, actually, what Minecraft YouTubers do I watch? I watch Lena. And if I'm ever late to stream, it's because I'm watching Lena and I've forgotten the time. And I am trying desperately to set up. I sometimes watch Mumbo Jumbo. And like I used to watch Grian, but I found his builds got very samey to me. Like he fits very much into, or at the time of watching him, I should say, I think he's branched out a lot more. He used to fit very much into that English Victorian style, and I got so sick of watching that, and I was like, I can build this with my eyes closed. I'm finished watching this. So I basically stopped watching him. Who else do I watch? I don't think I watch anyone for their tutorials anymore. Oh, except for a few stone people, I think. Like Purplis. I watch them for their YouTube redstone tutorials. Oh, I watch Il Mango. Because I am absolutely fascinated by redstone. And I don't understand a single bit of it. Like, you watch it, and you're like, this is magic. How does this work? What bits go where? I don't understand this. Actually, if we go stair... Ouch. Stair. Stair. Oh. I occasionally watch Flip, but not very often. And again, but that one's more of an oops on my part. Like, I really enjoy his stuff. Yes, he does very, very Ilmango does very, very technical stuff. If you don't understand redstone at all, I'd more recommend Purplist, because Purplist breaks stuff down a bit more into more manageable chunks. I bought an Orion sound video recently, and that had me laughing so much. I really enjoyed it. I really love how Good Times with Scar builds, and I really love how B-Dubs builds, but I don't enjoy their video format, which I find really disappointing for me, because I find myself skipping through it. It feels like a disappointment to myself, or a disservice. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta find when he streams, if he streams, because Orion, I don't know, like, I've never been huge on Let's Play videos, which is kind of hypocritical considering what my channel has slowly turned into. But I sort of have been like, okay, I actually want to see the builds rather than person talk at me, which I think is something I like about live streaming, is the fact that it's a conversation rather than, oh yes, person talk at me, not me being, rather than, sorry, on live streaming, it's a conversation rather than being talked at like a lecture in school. Wait, where did we put the black star? Ah, there we go. Oh. There we go. Like, even with those highly edited Let's Plays, I'm usually watching them on like double speed and being like, okay, get to the good part. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I think... Yeah. I get how that can be a problem. I think, personally speaking, having an attention span can be a... Like it's an up and a down. Okay. We just sidetrack and get rid of all this. Hello? Help. Help. Now that's looking better. And if we grab some smooth quartz. Yeah, having the ability to go back and look is definitely helpful. And like, when I was making Let's Play videos, I tried to make them as something I would enjoy to watch, which kind of worked, kind of didn't. I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there we go. I'm planning on making it so that there is stuff to come back and watch, like as a recap thing for these, because otherwise that's not chill. Because it's something I heard brought up about Filzer, because basically you can go and you can find like 5-minute clips of his builds and stuff, but for the most part, once he's finished streaming, it's all lost. Or at least after that month or whatever. And I'm like, well, that's not cool. Which backpack did we put the stuff in? Ah, there we go. Bum, bum, bum. Then I'm thinking if we actually come up to about here, so it's sort of following that staggered progression, I think that'll work. Oh no, he exists on Twitch, and Twitch deletes VODs after a certain amount of time. So basically, they don't exist after a certain length of time because Twitch is just like that. And it's up to other people to be like, oh yes, I clip this funny haha moment and keep it on the internet for ever. Or Filzer be like, oh yes, this funny haha moment really made me laugh, so I'll clip this 5-minute bit. But other than that, no. There's not much you can do about it. Ouch. Let's try that one more time. And I don't think this is working. There we go. Aha! There we go. We go 2 more and then we go across. Oh, all hail Swift Sneak. We love Swift Sneak. Swift Sneak, it's the best. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely a bonus. Then that must be the solution that he went with. Because otherwise, yeah, he wouldn't have anything. It would just be goners. And that's the same for anyone on Twitch, really. Because there just wouldn't be anything. Wait, what's that? Oh no, that's Brazier. And oh. Oh jeez. Not even run by Filzer. Oh. And then that's major suckage right there. Go and grab our signs. We go and put them down. Oh, we could put them here. Spanner? 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 No spanner. Then that fan would be probably getting quite a bit from that. But then again, I mean, that fills off streams for quite a long. Do I have something? Oh. love to build like oh, that's a hard question, because to be perfectly honest, I was originally intending this world to be like an interim world for me to just be here for a little while and then have my world be and then have my original survival world be up and running, which was originally why I was doing things in hardcore mode, because I didn't really expect myself to survive for a long time in hardcore. Like, I expected myself to get to the Ender Dragon or something, but I didn't get there. But now this is actually starting to feel like home, so I am actually starting only now to get to planning. So, getting an idea on what I'm doing here, and I'm wanting this to be starting to feel like an alien city that's become here out of... Is there a zombie under here? Oh well, I'm not thinking about that right now. That's grown here out of necessity, that because of a crash-landed spaceship. And then my villager trading hall, which, you know what, we can go and visit that. And my villager trading hall here, I want this to actually slowly become an actual living city where we have the villager trading hall, yes, where the villagers don't actually leave. Hell yeah. But they're in like this because there was a zombie that decided to come visit, and I wasn't okay with that. So, no! Oh no! I'm not sure we have an apoligy. Oh. Do we have room to put down a bag? But having a fully living city where we can actually go ahead and... Wait, where did... Oh no, there it is. Where we can actually have villagers wandering about their days and going and making it feel alive. No, let me in. That sounds awesome to me. And having it so that, like, it feels like there's an economy and things like that. So, like, this place, it works and makes vegetables and things like that, I think would be really cool. And so I think the biggest part for me is actually going to be discovering ways to make lore for this place. So that, you know, we have this land that obviously it has this strange stone. But where does it trade for it from? Oh, we end up seeing carts along the roads that have this stone and things like that. And I think that is going to be so much fun to do. And then also eventually we'll see spaceships that look like the crashed spaceship that's going to be here. Thank you. And the crashed that are still flying in the sky that might actually be fighting another type of spaceship. Or it might even be in the end dimension, because that is so space-like. and stuff like that. But of course, to do that sort of stuff, we're going to need a to-do list, which is what this is for. Because otherwise, I get super distracted and we will never get anything done. Oh yeah, Pinterest is amazing. What helps me is Pinterest, as well as drawing things. I have a notebook. I just realized that showing off my notebook to my webcam is not going to do anything. So there goes that idea. I have a special notebook that has all of my law-related stuff. Yeah, total fail. But it has all my law-related stuff in regards to my old world versus this world, and also some of my tutorials and stuff in there. Now, we also... where were we up to? we've done the squishy things. We need cogs. Backpack? Cogs and backpack? Wrong backpack. So, basically, we will be slowly getting lore from that. And I'm hoping that the way we come through, we'll be able to tell the world's story. Kind of like almost a D&D adventure. So wherever you go, there's something that's implied to be happening, not just something happened. So it's a living, breathing world. Because I think that's important. So we go cog here. I said cog here. Please turn around. Please turn around. There we go. So that is now powering those two. And then we have another one there. So we'll be able to put another skinny one here. And we'll be able to encase these so it'll all look snazzy. And then we can go down here and dig down. And down through here. So that we can... Oh, this is probably where the zombies spawned. Up in here. We can follow this. Here. And this gives us our tube. Ta-da! Let me out, please. Okay, so we need a whole bunch of shafts and a gearbox. Or two. So yeah, there is lore, it is planned, and it is going to be schemed and hopefully expected in the world. And fingers crossed. I put that in the wrong place. No, I didn't put that in the wrong place. I just need to turn that around. Because we're going to have two here. Oh, wait. No. This is basically as good as it gets. Because basically, if we treat this like a living, breathing world, where we have things that happen and stuff like that, then I think we can have it work. Yeah, no problem. Bye. And yeah. Bum, bum. There we go. So what we can do now is, we need to turn all the nuggets into things. Oh, we probably can actually go something more along the lines of taking these out And actually putting in an encased chain drive. 1, 2, and then 3. And then this. And that'll put us on the right direction. And then we can put the... Oh, we could actually... Because if this comes along like so, along like this, and then keep coming along, yes, we are going to have to do so much lighting up. We need... Ooh, remove that. Then up, 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 up. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 18? Let's go with 18. 18 sounds like a good number. It's somewhere in the middle there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That'll be enough. Surely that's enough. And we can even get a whole bunch of cogs out of that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. So if we go down here, turn the corner, and hello. One of those, and one of these, and some more of these, and we good. Yep. Oh, and we need to find the torches. We cannot forget the torches. Any here? No? Yes. No? Yes. Okay, we have torches. Life is good. Now we can just go ahead and light all of this up. And this suspiciously dark corner where no one shall look. And over here to this other suspiciously dark corner where no one ever looks. And then we just clear out here and everything shall be fine. Bum, 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 bum. Boop, boop, boop. And what? No, those that is on the wrong height. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you. Like that, and then we turn it around, and one of these. There we go. Okay. So now when we come up here, it's not rotating with enough speed. Of course it's not rotating with enough speed. It's never rotating with enough speed. Nah. Okay, we will go and steal the rotator from over here. Because I don't feel like making one right now. So, yeah. And we don't need anything like that. It's fine. We just need to figure out how we're going to put it to good use. So we go and bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Okay, so output is... Okay, let's just think about this. So normally the output is... The input is here. Output is there. It does a sideways thing. And then exits... Ooh, This is tricky. This is actual tricky. Okay. If we just pop this, pop, pop. And if we slap this down here, because we can't rotate this to be vertically any other way. Pop, pop, pop. Can we have a bed because it is night? Thank you. Okay. And then if we go ahead and drop down here. So if we have cog, And then we go ahead and we have no cog. Okay, so that means the output is actually over here. So we're going to need to move this forward. That is dirt. We do not want dirt. Okay, so we go bop, bop, like so. We bring this along. And then we go cog. And then the doohickey. We have doohickey. Okay, so if we go up from here, it should be good. Because there's the exit portal. Okay, we have gearbox. We can turn that up to like 24, and I think that, in fact, I think we can just go with 16. And if we come up and go one, can we just curl on top of this? Yes, we can. Aha! And then one of these, and everything rotates. It is not rotating with enough speed. Okay, thank you. Thank you for those kind words of wisdom. We appreciate them. So we just need to come down and we click it up one, and then we curl out. Can we? Can we? Will it make it? Yes? Where are we ending? There we go. It appears the display board is not for blah 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 blah. Okay, down, up, up. Okay, we're getting the hang of this. Up, down, up, up. Yes. This is starting to feel like some sort of video game mechanic. Okay, up, down, up, up, up. Followed by up. We pressed... I'm not sure if we've pressed start yet. Okay, let's go with 32. And the bright side is we can always add... Aha! We have power! Okay, this is great. And we'll be able to just stack all of these up and fill up a whole line of things we want to do. Or just look cool while doing it. So, we have squish. And we're also going to need to like make it look good. So that is also on the list. We grab the metal. We grab the next pile of squishable metal. And then we go ahead and put this one also into squishy shapes. We should be good. And we need more of these. And, oh. How many of these do we need to do still? 2 more sets. Okay. So we need 18 of these. And we only get 11. Oh well, never mind. Da-ba-dum. So if we go ahead and then... Next step, I think, would be probably some brass cased stuff through here. So we go 2 brass, 3 brass, 2 brass, and then 3 brass. I think that'll be good. And we can also make some more display boards, which are pretty simply just this. So we can go 1, 2, and then some more little cogs. Going ba-dum. And then 1, 2, 3. And then another little cog. 1, 2. And then cog. Which is going the wrong way. Never mind. No, 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 no. Turn that way. Turn. Turn. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. And that gives us the entirety of the wall. Just of what we want to do. If we ever want to do it. Okay. And this is probably a lot of stress units on our fan. On our whole mechanics happening. So we'd better actually check on that. Because it'll be a bit of a sucky situation. What? Is this a thing? Okay, I'm happy with this. We can live with this. This is good. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, so we can live with that. Okay. So what we need for more display boards is... What do we need for more display boards? Ah. Aha! Now we just need a whole bunch more. Bum, bum, bum. And I'm thinking that this is a good height. Because this means that it's not too high for us to crane our necks, but it still gives the idea that we have enough for everything to just flow nicely. And it's a nice texture. I mean, look at this. That is right on. Oh. So I think that'll work. And then, if we go ahead and we grab a whole bunch of brass, and then we may need to make some more brass, which I think will be fine. We will just need to go ahead and trees. We need to cut down a whole bunch of trees. That's it. We need trees. Hello, crazy kid. How you going? Bum, bum, bum. Right now, we are chopping down. And what business opportunity would that be? There we go. Freeze. And we will be able to plant all of these back in place so that we don't run out of trees, because that is just too disappointing if we do that. What did we just pick up? I think we just... Oh, there's the rest of the wood. I'm enjoying playing single player right now. But this does feel like something that has a catch to it, crazy kid. This sounds like it's got a story behind it. Bum, bum, bum. Oh. What kind of story behind this does it? What? Well, as I said, I'm quite enjoying playing solo right now. But perhaps in the future I might look into it. But definitely not right now. We need to put the dirt in. Oh, yeah. Pretty much this YouTuber. As I said, not right now. But hey, good luck in your endeavors. I really hope you find a good group of people to play with. Because, like, it's not so much the big groups of people to play with, I think. It's about finding the right groups of people. Like, I'd say start with your friends and talk with them. See how you work with. And see how you enjoy working with them. Because I've bounced around a few servers in the past. And it's been a long time since I've really found a great server. And even then, I think personally speaking, it's not about, oh, the fees, oh, anything like that. It's about the community. And not the popularity, personally speaking. So, try with your friends first. And see if you can, maybe? Oh, awesome! Good luck! Yeah. That sounds really amazing. Wow. Like, what kind of... Like... Okay, so, I am a lowly... small person to be talking about this, but personally speaking, I think that like stuff like that should grow mostly organically. Like advertise, yes, but a healthy community is something that is something that grows mostly from positivity, unless you're actually looking for a whole bunch of griefers and people who are like, oh yeah, I'm a total clout chaser, blah blah blah, and that otherwise yeah exactly. So it's okay to have a really small group for a long time, as long as they are enthusiastic. And yeah. Curious though, what kind of mods are you going with? It's just doing its thing. Yes, awesome. Oh my goodness. Like, you probably don't need that much to start out with. Oh my goodness. Like, okay, so you're specifically wanting a streamer to... No, like... Okay, just from my point of view. Why not? Like, Oh, wait, did we collect the wood? Yeah, we collected the wood. Okay, we're good, we're good. Sorry. Blonde moment there. Why not, like, have a talk with your friends and see what works, what doesn't work with your friends, and then that'll help you. Like, do your friends like really heavy RPG mods or something like that? Do you guys like, I don't know, the create mod? Do you like a really vanilla setting? Something like that. You know, this is your chance to build a community the way you guys like it. Like, this is your own hermitcraft, your own dream SMP, your own lifestyle, depending on how you guys want to do it. Like, it'll be harder, but you don't really need a streamer. You guys could be the streamers.